Hey guys, what's up? Josh here, and today we're unboxing the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. And in the future, I will be doing some tests, show you some of the additional features with this camera, so don't miss those upcoming videos. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss those videos. Without further ado, we have two boxes here. This first one will open up. Now these are boxes that B&H uses a lot, and I really like them because they're easy to open without any other tools. They're perforated. Pocket there we go. All right, we have a 256 gig Extreme Pro from SanDisk. Now it's only a V30, so there's only so much I'm going to be able to record with this in terms of the codec that I choose or raw compression. I'm going to do some tests with this in the future and kind of inform you on what the best applications for this card is. This ran me around $70-ish, between 70 and 80. Great card, we'll talk about that later. Oh, all right, there we have it. The Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. Very, very nice. All right, let's pop this baby open. All right, let's see what we got inside here. Got some nice packaging. We got our welcome kit with software and manuals on an SD card. If you've gotten any Blackmagic products in the past, you'll see this a lot. We have our DaVinci Resolve activation card, which is this guy right here. It has the serial number on the back, the product activation key. The software itself and the manual is on another SD card. Alright, we have, let's just pull this whole thing out. Alright, we have power options. Now this is interesting. We actually have plugs for different countries, which is nice. For me specifically, because the reason I bought this was to take traveling and to film for our blog Terra Drift, which I'll actually put a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. Here's the D-Tap power plug. How does this work? Okay, there's the US plug. Yep, it just slips on like that. Very nice. It's a fairly small plug, which is nice. So yeah, I can dig it. And we have a battery here. Now I actually bought an extra battery because these only have like a 40-minute runtime. So I went ahead and got another one of these. All right, for the camera itself, let's see if this whole thing just pops out here. There we have it. Very, very nice. We got the audio in, 12 volt USB, HDMI, headphone and mic jacks. Very nice. And I like that they put a full-size HDMI on that. that's handy. I mean, I already have tons of cables that go from one type of HDMI to another, but not a problem. On-off switch feels nice and substantial. Buttons feel nice, not too squishy. The buttons on the back, those are a little bit squishy, but it's not too bad. Only time will tell how I feel about those. Pull off the screen protector. That is a gigantic screen. Just gigantic. I like that they have the you have the option of putting a strap on this. That's nice. And of course we have the stereo microphones there. Very nice. Battery compartment. Let's see what this looks like with the lens on it real quick. Alright, this is a Rokinon 12mm f2. It's a very nice little lens. It's a cheap lens, but it'll definitely do the job. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, the lens in proportion to the camera looks a little tiny, but it's not a tiny camera, which is the only thing for travel that I don't necessarily like. But the reason I bought this is just because the sheer amount of detail that you can get with this camera compared to similarly priced mirrorless stills cameras that shoot video. It's just, I don't feel like you can beat it. And being an editor, being able to color grade this footage and not lose any detail, to have those really smooth gradients, to be able to shoot raw if I want to, with a flat profile, it's just, there are things that I did not want to skimp on, so I went with this camera for those reasons. It doesn't feel like it's super cheap or anything, but a lot of the body is made out of plastic, not a big deal. Out of the box, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to be playing with it a lot. I'm going to be doing future videos, so definitely subscribe and ring that bell so that you don't miss those. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.